AI is not just replacing people, it's replacing people who refuse to evolve. It reminds me of Blockbuster. How many of y'all remember Blockbuster? How many of y'all used to go to Blockbuster to get the videos and you hope that they had your rental in there, right? Y'all remember Blockbuster? Yes. This is like Blockbuster. You can choose to step your game up and get with the new streaming world, or you can be replaced. And what's happening right now, it's a lot of rumors around AI. And so people have opposition and resistance to it. But what I tell people is this, it's just like the phone, is the your cell phone, is just like the internet. Our generation has lived through a lot of transitions. AI is one of those things that's not going anywhere. So you have to learn how to make it a tool that you leverage as opposed to listening to all these folks that are telling you it's bad, it's evil, it's this, it's that. So let's talk about how you can evolve profitably. All right. So today we're going to cover these core areas. We're going to talk about 10 proven business models. We're going to talk about the perfect path that's in aligned with your skill set, your background, how you want to work, the level of lifestyle that you want to create. We're going to talk about transferable skills. So depending on your background, some of the things that you've done and things that you're really good at, we're going to show you how to identify what type of AI business model will be suitable for you. And at the end of this overview today, I'm going to share with you guys a tool that I'm going to be providing that's going to tell you exactly what you should focus on. Okay. And personalized roadmap. So we're going to share with you how to know exactly where to put your focus and your energy on something that works for you. You will definitely leave this workshop knowing exactly where to focus your energy and how to turn your existing skills into a six-figure AI business. So I've been at this a long time, and I am teaching you guys from a standpoint of knowing what works, knowing what doesn't work, and understanding how AI is going to be a game changer if you get a foothold on it early. Okay, so I'm not a person that just wants to tell you how to make money. I want you to be properly aligned with the things that fit you. And I think many of us will talk about this today, but many of us get so much information that we're overwhelmed and confused about what should I be focusing on, what y'all. I was having a conversation today with our mastermind community, and we were talking about the fact that a lot of people are out here wanting to give you a bunch of motivational speeches. They want to make you feel good. They want to pat you on the back, but people are not giving you tools. And people are like, "Oh, it's gonna work out. God is gonna take care of y'all." If y'all don't know, I'm a believer. Wrote books on praying bold prayers. I have all these things. I am a believer, but I'm also somebody that understands that God gives you vision. He gives you strategy. He gives you guidance. And what a lot of us don't live by is strategy and tools. We just live by motivation and inspiration and hope. We hope it's going to work out. We hope we don't lose our job. We hope God take care of it. And God is, no, I'm giving you a ram in the bush. I'm giving you a vision. And so what I want y'all to understand is that you have to redeem the time. Don't play games right now, y'all, hoping and wishing that you don't get impacted by what's happening in the world. No, you will get impacted. Okay. So, what I'm sharing with you today, don't take it lightly. Don't look at it as another free webinar that I got on. If you got your TV on right now and you watching stuff and you just half listening, I'm sorry for you because this is the ram in the bush that God is sending your way. I'm giving you this information that people are charging thousands of dollars for. And so I want y'all to understand that it's coming, it's here. It's only a matter of time when it will impact you. Okay? It is coming to take over. So you do have to be prepared. So if you've been a traditional employee, you've been trading your time for money and different structures. And now you got to get into the digital age. You have to become a digital creator. Stop being consumers, become producers. Be the ones creating, be the ones with offers, be the ones teaching, be the ones speaking, become the authority, be the ones selling, be the ones making money. Okay. Because building a personal brand is what is going to become one of your greatest assets in this season. Not just personal brands, but even a business brand, right? So I've been around for multiple transitions of the online space, and I'm here to tell you What you did last year is not going to work next year. You have to have AI leverage, which is why I'm so committed to sharing this information with you all on today. So, those who understand this shift and position themselves accordingly, you're going to capture extraordinary value in the years ahead. So, here's the reality, y'all. The numbers tell the story. 60% of those who are freelancers, meaning those who are out here now working for themselves, are now incorporating AI. I think all of us pretty much understand that there's something called ChatGPT. Now, are you using it? Are you using it properly? To what depths you're using it? Who knows, right? Only you know that. But we now know, y'all, there's so many other tools, resources, ways to leverage AI. And I'm going to introduce several of them to you all on today, right? Like they say, if this is a time for those of us who are like, forget the noise, show me the gateway to wealth, because it is these kind of economies, this kind of season where the windfall happens for wealth transference. Okay. So 85% of businesses are already adopting AI. So where's the money going? Here's just a couple of places: automation and workflow design. So here's the thing, y'all. I'm going to say this language, but I'm also going to introduce you to what this really is. Okay. So many of you guys know a little bit about some of these things, but you don't quite understand how they work. So we're going to talk a little bit about that on today. But automation and workflow design is where businesses need systems to eliminate repetitive tasks so that they can streamline operations. And I'm going to show y'all some examples of that on today. So AI automation specialists are commanding premium rates to build out these solutions. This is a time to implement what you have known about for years. A lot of us know a lot about a lot, but how many of us have actually done anything with what we know? I can say for myself, y'all, I am a little bit ashamed of how much I've sat on the sidelines for the past 5 to 10 years. A ton of people come to me all the time, Nicole, what are you doing? You could be out here killing. You should be this. You should be that. So I'm coming out now, right? I'm my Diana Ross. Most of us just need an extra $500 a month to help a sister out, help a brother out, right? So let's even keep it as practical as that. Imagine you can launch something and make an extra 500 just to cover your car note or insurance or now health insurance, right? Let's dumb this down to a second grade level, okay? When you have, we're going to use this as an example. So let's say there's a dental office, all right? The dental office gets calls all throughout the day and even after hours. This is just an example of issues that companies have, okay? So let's just say on average, if you call in, you are a client of the dental office, or you're not even a client yet, you discover a dental office and you call because you want to make an appointment. Let's just say, and this is not real numbers, this is something I put together just for me to give you an example, but the likelihood of this is probably pretty close or even worth more. But let's say the average client to a dental company is worth $2,500. Okay. So somebody put 2,500 in the chat. Okay. Everybody's worth 2,500, right? So let's say my phone call me on this phone going into them, my bill might likely hit about $2,500. May not be what I pay. My copay may be different, but my insurance company's payment plus my payment may equate to around 2,500. They're missing 3 calls daily that were ready to pay. How much money did they miss every single day because they're not answering a call? What does that equate to? 3 people they miss every single day by not answering. 7,500. Good job, Dominique. This is a real problem right now for business owners. And how many of you are like me? You got ADHD. If I call you and you don't answer, we moving on to the next. We done forgot about that dental company. Even if I left a message, probably by the time y'all call me back tomorrow, I done forgot I called you. I don't even know who you are. You might say, hey, Nicole, you left us a message yesterday that you had a pain. Who is this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good. No worries. I already got an appointment. The reality is most of us already have moved on until we get what we want. That okay? $7,500 a day. When you do that over 22 days, this is lost revenue per month, right? So they aren't open on the weekends, but they still missing people on the weekends too. But 22 work days, y'all, that ends up being how much? Put it in the chat. I just want to see if y'all paying attention. How much are they missing per month when they miss that phone call? What does this number say? Y'all see this? $150 $165,000 of missed business because nobody's answering that phone. When you do this times 12 months for the year, that is almost $2 million in business. This is, y'all, listen to me. That solution is designed to capture calls after hours, leveraging AI, and your focus is dental companies. So now you can go to dental companies. You can do a presentation like this and say, hey, you're probably missing on average 3 clients a day at $2,500, which means $7,500 a day. You're missing out on business, 165 for the year, almost $2 million. I got a solution for you that can capture all that money. So let's put 2 million in the chat. Our solution can literally make them 2 million, or let's just say 1 million. Let's just downgrade it a little bit and say if it'll add an extra $1 million into their pocket, put 1 million in the chat. So you go out here, y'all, and you discover a tool or tools, AI automation process that will answer the phone call, or instantly answer missed calls, or text back within seconds of an inquiry at any given moment of the day. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning and immediately they're going to get a response, right? But there are AI tools out here that will actually call them or answer the phone and have a full blown conversation like a real person and actually book their appointment. So the system that you put in place answers a call, it texts them back in seconds, and it immediately gets them booked into the calendar and attentively answers any question they need right then and there. Can y'all see this? Is this making sense? Let me say I in the chat if y'all are with me. Right? Okay, so is this registering now when we hear big names, big language, AI automation, system workflows, AI integration, all this stuff where people trying to sound smart. This is all it is, y'all. Straight up customer support system for everyday businesses that we use, that we can literally just focus on one niche. I focus on dental companies. I integrate customer retention systems that help them to convert clients 24 hours, 7 days a week, to get them to become actual booked appointments and convert them into new business. Is abundant, y'all. Wait till I show you all these industries. Okay, I got so much to cover. I'm like, are y'all excited? Is this tracking? Y'all tracking with me? Say yes, say yes, say yes. All right, cool. I just want to make sure y'all see it. Y'all see it, right? This is very simple, y'all. It's not complex. It's not deep. It's not hard. And everybody's making it sound real spooky. And it's not, y'all. Heck, I don't care if it's 10 clients a month. You may not recover everybody, but let's say you can recover, you can contact everybody, but maybe 10 people convert. But here's the thing. If a dentist can make $100,000 of new revenue every single month, do you think that they would be willing to pay you maybe 10,000 up front to create a solution and put the system in place, and then pay you 2,500 a month to manage it, to make sure that they keep making 100,000 a month? Is them paying you 10K up front for the month, which is only 10% of the 100 grand that they'll make, and then pay you between 2,500, 3,500, or even 5,000 a month? Would it make sense for a company to pay you that they can generate 100 grand a month in business? This is when the term value comes into play. When people are like, value, like, how do I know I'm giving value? How do I know if I have is valuable? This is called value. This is called a great return on your investment. It is a 10x return. They give you 10K, you make them 100K. Heck, they may pay you 10K a month to keep this going. It makes sense because they're getting a 10x return on their investment. It's just getting in it and understanding how it applies. I love seeing somebody said, I definitely can. Come on, y'all. You can do this. You can do this, y'all. You can do this. Okay. And you will do this. Right? So you're already a 6-figure earner. Okay. So this is why systems are so powerful, because they catch all those errors and they can catch all those calls. So AI automation solves a pain point that impacts profit. This is when people cut you checks, because if you make them more money, oh baby, they don't have an issue cutting you a check, right? So, this is one of the fastest ways to create a recurring revenue service that people happily pay you for. This is managing their system to ensure that there's nothing breaking. If you have four dental companies paying you 2,500 a month, how much is that on month, what we call MRR, monthly recurring revenue? 10K. 10K, right? That's how people make this money out here in these streets. They charge revenue share. So if I bring you $100,000 worth of business and I want to get 10% rev share plus my monthly fee. So let's say you pay me 2,500 a month and then I get 10% of your revenue share and I made you 100,000. That means you're going to give me another 10,000. So that one office gives you $12,500. Because once again, if I made you 100 grand and you think you're going to have an issue giving me $12,500 a month? What y'all think? They're gonna have an issue giving you 12,005? Especially when you don't know what I'm doing. You like, oh, this money just showing up. As long as you're around and I can walk away with an extra $87,000 a month, take this 12 grand. Let me give it to you. This is how it works. This is it. Need I say more? Must I keep going? Y'all, there are businesses around you right now. Number one, they're swamped. Number two, they are clueless about AI. Number three, they're desperate for help. Number four, they have no idea where to find help and what they should be looking for. They don't even know what they need. They just like panic mode because I'm like, oh my God, I got to do something with AI because I'm going to get washed out and nobody's going to know how to find me. I need help. I need help. I need help. Imagine, y'all, you go into these offices in your neighborhood, pick 10, go to local restaurants, go to local real estate agents, go to local dentists, beauty salons, med spas, chiropractic cares, you name it. Here's the reality, y'all. Most of us are chasing trends and we are not in alignment. Now, I'm pretty sure if you're on this webinar and it's free, I usually don't do free stuff. I'm gonna tell you why. Because freebie people love free stuff and they just go watch a bunch of free stuff. And then they end up getting so confused because they don't, this person said you should be selling ebooks and on ecom. This person said you should become a TikTok influencer. This one said you should become a UGC brand. This one said you should become a travel agent. This one said you should become whatever. You start listening to all, you get on all this free stuff and you start committing yourself to following these influencers and you become so freaking confused, you do nothing. A confused mind does nothing. And what I've learned is that profit comes from alignment, not imitation. Okay. You can go out here and think you're about to duplicate people's success, but I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, and let me tell y'all in real practical terms. Every business has problems. Every business faces hardship. Every business has roadblocks. Every business has a 50-step process that you don't see coming. That when you get into it, you be like, dang, this is a lot of work. Every business does. Every business. Why? Because it's new. It's a lot of things that you're learning, and you're going to have to go through the steps. Oh, you so inspired. You don't care how hard it is. And that's me. I've been doing this, y'all, for a long time, and I absolutely love it. But it's crazy as a heck. It's a crazy industry to be an entrepreneur. Another reason is because people don't take action. Like I said, I don't really like free stuff because a lot of the free people come on here and they don't want to spend no money. If that's you, listen, okay? And it's not to shame people, but it's because you overconsume when you are always chasing free information. And what happens with that is it doesn't equate to cash flow. So there's this mindset that, oh, I showed up for the webinar and they said I could do this, but I don't think that works. So you really need to get a behind the scenes from a mentor that can say, hey, this is what works and this is how you do it. Let me walk you through it. Because there's a lot of behind the scenes, y'all, that people don't tell you. Okay. Let me just tell you all this little hype y'all see on these ads. And when you get up in there, you're going to be like, whoa, because there's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't share on the highlight reel. Okay. So all this random hustle without a very systematic process creates just chaos. I am launching my school called Six Figures with AI. And I'm doing it for this very reason. I tell you, I've been teaching this for years, right? I started this off in 2013. It was called Six Figure Careers Academy. And what we do is we teach you how to take your existing skills or knowledge base, right? And I'm gonna show y'all how that translates. Because even if you're coming from corporate or if you've never done anything in the online space before, but you have an industry that you've been a part of, right? You've been a part of maybe executive industry as an executive or a trainer or whatever. We'll talk about it. I'll show y'all some examples. But we're creating this as a resource to show you how to convert your skills into a digital empire. All right. And I created this so I can help people like you stop chasing trends and start building real solid businesses that scale with strategy systems and also with freedom. So I call this like your hustle, like your street hustle versus a Chick-fil-A operation. Okay. So if you want to build real money, you need to have Chick-fil-A style operations where you have things all established. All right. So here's the thing. So our mission, y'all, is to help you turn your expertise into a scalable business and equip you with the tools that the 1% use so you can multiply your results. No, in the beginning, it's you're going to work because you may have to learn some stuff, but you will work smarter. Okay. So here's what we have inside of the school. We put together y'all business in a box models, 10 of them. I'm gonna walk y'all through them. I'm just gonna go on Chat GPT and I'm gonna figure it out for myself. Have at it and good luck. Okay. You go on do the Chat GPT, go on do YouTube University, go on do Claude AI, go on do DeepSeek, go on do them all. Go figure it out and tell me how that worked out for you. Come on back and tell me what you experienced. Okay. And then I come up with the step-by-step process to make that happen. Okay. And so this is good money, honey. Listen, most of my clients, they gotta at least pay me 25 grand to even get started in that space. So this can be really good money. But once again, y'all, it's a learning curve. So for this, it's like, what niche am I going to focus on? What steps, what solutions do I want to create? And then what steps do I walk them through? It's not hard to learn. It doesn't take, now, y'all, with AI, you can learn this stuff in 30 days. You can learn this stuff in 24 hours, depending on what time you put into it, right? I mean, coaching programs will tell you we used to have to work 6 months to get a sales funnel together for people. Now I could build you a full sales funnel literally in 2 hours. I built it before this training. Let me watch 1,000 video. No, it's like, all right, I don't watch the video. Let me go do what they said to do. Let me keep playing with it. Listen, it's so many ways to make money as a marketing agency right now. I actually run one local marketing agency. And right now, y'all, you can go out here literally this week and go get 4 or 5 new clients to pay you anywhere from $2,500 to $5,500 a month for a lot of stuff, right? And help them with social. You become a social media agency, SEO. Not SEO is cool, but it's like just a part of the process now. But building funnels, like you can pick one of those niches and just run with it. You could be a video marketing agency, y'all, where you just help people with video marketing content. What? Y'all, you know how easy that is, y'all? Using tools like Opus Clips and Descript and all these things. You come in, I shoot you for 2, 3 hours. And then I take the videos we took, and I throw them into Opus Clips or Descript or some of these other video tools that'll just chop it down for real quick. And then we put some captions on. All of that stuff is already AI generated. $5,500. I take 3 clients in a day. How much is that? That's $16,500 to produce 24 pieces of content. And people are paying it all day long. Why? Other dude does a full day shoot with you for $8,000 and people were saying that's low. Other people charge 12,000, 15,000 monthly. So there are restaurants out here that will pay you, construction companies, plumbing companies. We actually started, I just had a meeting with a guy who runs an electrical company here. He was like, I want y'all to run our social media, right? So they have thousands of dollars. They want to show up, you tell them what to do, and then they say, thank you very much. And then that content shows up on their feed and they get money. That's all they want. AI powered marketing agencies is killer money, okay? They are not on social media. The people making real money out here in these streets, they're not on social media. They're not shooting content. And they're like, man, I think I need to get myself out there. They'll drop 10, 15, 20, $25,000 to you to help them come up with a content strategy and help get them out there, to set up a studio day for them and help them script out their content and learn how to get out here and build relationships with people through social media so that they can start getting some new leads and new exposure to their platform. They don't want to write the content. They don't know where to start, where to write, what to do, what to create, from being a social media person to maybe writing a book to creating courses to you name it. Folks like, listen, I got a lot to say, but I don't want to be the one to put it together. You could become a ghostwriter or thought leadership agency, right? where we're putting all of this together for our school. You just promote it out there and get paid. So you can literally become an affiliate to a business that's already established. And then industry specific AI. So here's the reality. You don't have to start over. You just transfer the information that you already have, the information that you already know, and you add to it. So you develop that skill, you begin to enhance what you know, and you package it up. And this is what we show you how to do. I am launching my school called Six Figures with AI. And I'm doing it for this very reason. I tell you, I've been teaching this for years, right? I started this off in 2013. It was called Six Figure Careers Academy. And what we do is we teach you how to take your existing skills or knowledge base, right? And I'm gonna show y'all how that translates. Because even if you're coming from corporate or if you've never done anything in the online space before, but you have an industry that you've been a part of, right? You've been a part of maybe executive industry as an executive or a trainer or whatever. We'll talk about it. I'll show y'all some examples. But we're creating this as a resource to show you how to convert your skills into a digital empire. All right. And I created this so I can help people like you stop chasing trends and start building real solid businesses that scale with strategy systems and also with freedom. So, our mission is to help you turn your expertise into a scalable business and equip you with the tools that the 1% use so you can multiply your results. And we also show you how to create a movement. We're creating a movement of industry leaders that are merging strategy, technology, and purpose. So, this is where your business mastery is going to meet AI innovation, that you guys can work smarter. You're going to work hard too. Like, I love the whole context of smart, not hard. No, in the beginning, it's you're going to work because you may have to learn some stuff, but you will work smarter. Okay. So here's what we have inside of the school. We put together y'all business in a box models, 10 of them. I'm gonna walk y'all through them. We have tech labs that we're doing. We're running different playbooks, like we show you the business systems playbooks, we give you templates, scripts, and all the stuff, live coaching, community and collaboration, and all the things. And here's what we'll be focusing on. So, how do you launch an AI automation agency, right? How do you build systems that actually run businesses so that you can get those customers that we talked about, right? Those dental companies, the med spas, and things like that. These things require specific tools that you will use, specific systems that you put in place, and specific steps that you walk through to take a client from where they are to where they want to be. And you need to know these things. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, some of y'all are on here and you're like, I don't need your class, girl. I'm just gonna go on Chat GPT and I'm gonna figure it out for myself. Have at it and good luck. Okay. You go and do the Chat GPT. Go and do YouTube University, go and do Claude AI, go and do DeepSeek, go and do them all. Go figure it out and tell me how that worked out for you. Come on back and tell me what you experienced, okay? Because they can give you verbiage, but you need visuals and you need real solid direction, right? You need a roadmap. And so this is what we are putting in place to show you how to literally take like that dental concept and process and integrate it into a real business. Okay. You can start making real money. The AI consulting. So consultants, y'all, they help companies understand where and how to implement artificial intelligence. So you might have people who don't even know where to start. What do I need help with? So let's say, for example, this is the same dental company. You go, you meet with the dental company and you say, okay, we want to incorporate AI, but I'd love to hear a little bit about some of the bigger challenges that you guys are having. What are some of the big issues you're having? And they may say, you know what, we're missing calls, we're missing follow-up appointments, we're missing this, we're missing that. Now you get to figure out, okay, let's figure out what tools and systems we need to put in place so that we can fix these holes in your business. So AI consulting is just getting an overview of what the client needs and doing an audit. And then you figure out the strategy to implement so that you can fix those solutions. So that's what I do. I do a lot of consulting. So people give me their vision. Then we talk about their challenges, and then we talk about the solutions that they want to see happen. And then I come up with the step-by-step process to make that happen. Okay. And so this is good money, honey. Listen, most of my clients, they got to at least pay me 25 grand to even get started in that space. So this can be really good money. But once again, y'all, it's a learning curve. So for this, it's like, what niche am I going to focus on? What steps, what solutions do I want to create? And then what steps do I walk them through? It's not hard to learn. It doesn't take, now y'all with AI, You can learn this stuff in 30 days. You can learn this stuff in 24 hours, depending on what time you put into it, right? But for years, I wanted to teach this stuff, but it was too much work to teach. Most of the clients who are on here that's worked with me in coaching programs will tell you we used to have to work 6 months to get a sales funnel together for people. Now I could build you a full sales funnel literally in 2 hours. I built it before this training. So AI does a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm gonna show y'all some examples of a lot of things that AI will do for you. And so these things, even though it has a learning curve, literally, if you apply yourself for a couple of weeks and just dig in and just do it. Like, this is not study it. Let me watch 1,000 video. No, it's like, all right, I don't watch the video. Let me go do what they said to do. Let me keep playing with it. And then as you play with it, it starts coming to life. Okay. So that's that. AI powered marketing agency. So I got a bunch of y'all that's been in the game online for a long time. You don't know what to do with those skills. Marketing, you understand sales funnels, email campaign, lead generation, social media marketing, social selling, sales conversions, blah, 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 blah. Listen, it's so many ways to make money as a marketing agency right now. I actually run one local marketing agency. And right now, y'all, you can go out here literally this week and go get 4 or 5 new clients to pay you anywhere from $2,500 to $5,500 a month for a lot of stuff, right? And so you marketing agencies, we help with a lot of different things. This is what I run. It's a lot of spaces and places you can go with this. From ad copy, if you help people with running ads, help people with lead generation and email campaigns, help them with text message and SMS systems, help them with landing page optimization and analytics, help them with social. You become a social media agency. SEO, not SEO is cool, but it's like just a part of the process now. But building funnels, like, you can pick one of those niches and just run with it. You could be a video marketing agency, y'all, where you just help people with video marketing content. I saw a thing today with a guy who runs a local studio here, and he was like, come spend a day with me. We'll produce 24 pieces of content for you for marketing for $5,500. What? Y'all, you know how easy that is, y'all? Using tools like Opus Clips and Descript and all these things. You come in, I shoot you for 2, 3 hours. And then I take the videos we took, and I throw them into Opus Clips or Descript or some of these other video tools that'll just chop it down for real quick. And then we put some captions on. All of that stuff is already AI generated. $5,500. I take 3 clients in a day. How much is that? That's $16,500 to produce 24 pieces of content. And people are paying it all day long. Why? Because number one, they don't know how to produce content. They don't have time to produce content. They don't have the resources to produce the content, and they don't want to learn. They're like, I'd rather give you $5,500. You do it. 24 pieces of content, 5,500. Another dude does a full day shoot with you for $8,000, and people were saying that's low. Other people charge 12,000, 15,000 monthly. So there are restaurants out here that will pay you, construction companies, plumbing companies. We actually started, I just had a meeting with a guy who runs an electrical company here. He was like, I want y'all to run our social media, right? So they have thousands of dollars. One client for them could be 10, 15, 20, some of them $100,000 if they work with commercial. So these people need content, but they don't have the time, and they don't want to learn nothing. They don't want to figure it out. They don't want to know what software you use. They don't even want to think about the process. They want to show up, you tell them what to do, and then they say, thank you very much. And then that content shows up on their feed, and they get money. That's all they want. AI powered marketing agencies is killer money. So we have a quiz that we're putting together. Y'all can go ahead, and I'll be sending out the email for y'all to take the quiz. It'll be a small fee just to invest to get the results to cover the cost of the software that we use for it. And it helps you identify which business model is good for you. But just to give y'all a little bit of insight on what we're creating, we are building out a program to help you launch a AI-based business based on whatever your results are, right? So we're going to have a series of, I got all experts. So it's not just me teaching and training. We have a series of experts from all different industries: email campaigns, sales funnels, content creation, and content marketing, all these things. And they're going to come on, and we're going to be doing different trainings, okay? And we give you a roadmap of what classes you need to know so that you can have the skills you need for your business, and you follow that roadmap and attend those classes. So we have the agency school, the creator school, the digital product school, the operations. All of this is in 6 figures with AI. It's just different classrooms that you go in, and we map out the roadmap to follow. And in 12 weeks, y'all, we walk you through how to build your foundation, how to build your brand, and how to get your business ready for clients. Okay. And these are like the different courses. We cover AI automation, AI consulting for small business, AI marketing, private label funnels and systems. We walk you through all these things. We bring specialists in that coach you through it and show you how to do it. And the list goes on and on. For the creator school, we have it. So you'll learn about YouTube, TikTok, whatever's relevant to your industry. We have specialists coming in to train on it. And you get a chance, y'all, to get a full-fledged overview and support on building out your business. Then we have, I'm looking through to see, we have different things that we're offering, strategy class, so that's teaching you how to implement these things, tech labs to show you how to use the tech like we just did with Lovable, where you can come on and actually build with us and you can ask us questions like, okay, how do I link my merchant account to it? How do I link my domain to it? So we have teams of support to help with the tech side of things to get you set up. Then the coaching call piece of it, we have live coaching, live Q&A just like this. So you get to ask questions, you get feedback, you get support, and we have co-working hours. So if you want to start building your stuff out with the team, we're going to be setting up co-working hours. Y'all, this is going to be freaking phenomenal. It's something I've been wanting to build for 12 years. Okay. And finally, we get to do it. And you get a chance to get your business set up to be a six-figure business. Okay. So here's the overview of it. Like I shared before, it's worth 25,000. Y'all, it's like a whole mastermind. Okay. The price isn't 25,000, but the value is. And keep in mind, y'all, I do this for a living and people pay me 25K just to work with me. So I want y'all to understand you're getting well more than $25,000 worth of value, 100 plus thousand, this $1 million worth of value. But live classes weekly. So we have a whole lot. Y'all, it's going to be so dope. If y'all ever wanted to learn how this works and you hear people talking about this stuff, we're taking the mystery out of the money. All right. Put that in the chat. Taking the mystery out of the money. You will know exactly how to get to the money by being in this community. Okay. So live weekly core classes. We're going to have weekly tech labs. We're going to have live coaching and Q&A. We're going to have accountability pods based on your industry. Let's say you guys are, some people are wanting to launch a social media marketing agency. You will have a social media marketing agency pod led by somebody who runs their agency owner. So you get to work in groups and pods on that, and they will help you to begin to develop that out. Okay. So whatever your industry is, we have pods for those different niches. You also will have a roadmap so you know exactly what classes are relevant to you. So you focus on your process. And y'all, I got so many yeses. We got so many experts. Y'all know I got a bunch of internet marketing besties. They're the best in the game. Some of them, y'all see their ads all the time. They're all over the place. So they're going to be some of our expert trainers. We have a panel of expert trainers. Then we're going to show you, your curriculum is 12 weeks. So we show you how to get through this in 12 weeks so you can at least get your first client within your first 12 weeks. And we have the community that you get a chance to get access to. So you're not paying $25,000, but you will get way more than $25,000 worth of game. It's not even 10,000 or 5,000, y'all. It is going to be $3,000, y'all, to be a founding member for this community. But y'all, that's your first client could be $3,000. Okay. But because we're just getting started, we have a founding member rate, y'all, for 2,500 bucks. And this can be broken down into payments. This can be broken down into payments monthly over the year. And this is for the first 25 seats. But listen to me, y'all. Your first client can be $2,500. And this will become a $10,000 course. Right now, we're just getting started. We launch on next Tuesday and we're building out the community. So because you're building it out with us, you are a founding member. You get this, like, this price is ridiculous. I'm just gonna let y'all know with all the things that we have coming up. All right. So you can do 2,500 pay in full. You can do 3 payments of 900 or 12 payments of 250, and it will put you in the room. And y'all, here's the reality. I built this because there's too many of y'all that are brilliant, but you're stuck at average because you don't know how to build something sustainable successfully. You got a bunch of pieces like duct tape that you're trying to put together, but it's just not working. And not to mention this, y'all, let me school y'all real quick. You need to be out here doing something that's going to pay you some real money. Like I have tried to do the little low ticket stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just a high value woman. I really don't have the time to waste no more. I don't have time to be out here nickel and diming my way to the top. At the end of the day, when you have a high level of value, you need to go ahead and put a price tag on it. And many of you guys haven't had a breakthrough because you still cheaping your way to the top. You hoping that this little something hustle here and hustle there is going to get you there. And the problem is you're going in rooms where nobody can really afford to pay you, and you're hoping you can squeeze some orange juice out of an apple. You have to learn how to find the people with the money to get them to pay you. And y'all, it's crazy. Like, I can sit up here right now and say, I need to make $50,000 in the next 6 weeks. And I can make a couple of phone calls and I can make that $50,000. Why? Because we've built skills that actually position you to get paid that level of income. And this is not to brag or to boast, it's to help you understand the mindset shift you have to have, that I got to get in the rooms with the people with the money. So if y'all notice, what I shared with y'all today were people with businesses, attorneys, med spas, dental companies, plumbing companies, electrical companies, right? These are people who are making money every day. They're all over the place. They got so much business they can't keep up, and they don't have time to take care of this kind of work. So you want to understand who are the people that are like desperately in need of your services. What is it that they're looking for specifically? And how do you fulfill that so that you can go to them and actually get them to pay you money? And I promise y'all, you get in this community and see what it is that we are developing in here. Okay. So you go to SIX Figures with AI. Let me know if it pops up. I had just